Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. So in this episode we are going to carry on from where we left off, and if you folks enjoy it, please don't forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new content. Also, for those interested, you can find me on the Sethtopia Discord channel as well as on the Lush Life Discord. And if you guys want to hang out, that's where you can find me. I will leave a link for these Discord channels in the comment section in a pinned comment as well as in the video's description. So without any further ado, we are going to carry on with the game. I am going to focus, as I said before, heavily on the exploration aspect of this game. So obviously this door is now locked. Let's see what we find here.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Okay, so what the heck was he doing with that skull?
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Okay, we're going to play the polite route, so I'm going to go for no need to apologize.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
She doesn't quite strike me as being impossibly delicate, bearing in mind she is a vampire. Okay, so let's go and talk to Lady Ashbury and see what we have to do from there. Okay, where is she? Okay, she's over there. I can see her.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Alright, as usual, I guess I will play the kind person. Sorry, meant kind
Apologies.
vampire, of course.
You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Alright, let's find out some more about the so-called cover that's been compromised. So I'm gonna go for the yellow one last. I'm gonna go for these ones.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Okay, that clearly states her intentions.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Alright, let's find out some more information about the blackmailer and the situation, I guess.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Okay, that did not make much sense, but yeah.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Okay.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Okay, so...
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
So we have to go and talk to people then.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Really now? Which one should I go for? I'm guessing that's the end of the discussion, so I'll go and ask her if it's true.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay, that sounds promising. I guess we have to go and find out information. So,
perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
where do I need to go? That is the question. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. That is what the marker is, or seems to be anyway. Aha.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Alright.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna take the... I'm not gonna go for that. Okay, I'll go for that.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Okay. Wow. Not a nice lady.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Okay, so they seem to be fairly spread out, so I'm still getting used to the markers and all that stuff and the interface, so I guess for people that will have played this game, please don't judge me.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Wow, that sounds quite a big deal, I guess. So let's find out about this guy.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Okay, let's investigate further.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Okay, so...
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Okay, so he likes to spend his time in his office. That's something I can relate to.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Alright, I'll go for this one then, I guess.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Oh, well. So... let's see. Nothing here. We've explored all those. What about this? Right, we need hints here. So, I guess we're finished with you.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, where are these people that I need to talk to? I can see the markers, but I'm not quite sure where to go, so it's going to be a bit of a hit and miss.
We have no effective treatment for this influenza.
Okay, let's give this a shot.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
I like the sarcasm.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okay, I guess that failed, so let's do some explorations.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Wow, that sounds very promising. Oh dear.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Oh, quite defensive there. Okay, we've explored that avenue.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working?
If it wasn't for him...
Okay, so we've kind of skipped that dialogue. We don't want to hear that again. Let's find out more about you.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
A decision. So let's see what more we can find out.
Invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Alright, so I guess this is all we're going to get from you.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Okay, let's find out some more, I guess. I'm just quite apprehensive in the terms of hoping not to get the dialogues wrong. So I'm trying my best to get the most information without failing any of the dialogues, if that's a thing.
He were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Alright, we found some more information out, so that's quite good.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh, well. I guess that didn't work out. So, I think we have explored all avenues, I guess. So let's go and find the other person we need to talk to. Sorry, other two people at least anyways.
Call me if you need assistance.
So that means I've got 2 markers remaining. That was quite lucky. I didn't see a marker over our head or anything. Okay. Where is that other person? Could it be you?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, that might become reality, I guess.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me
Who knows?
Change that.
I might do. So...
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result.
Sometimes no.
Miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Okay. I guess we might as well ask that.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Very informative, that.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay, let's ask the main question. No, there's nothing there. Just wanted to double check, so we'll ask the main question.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Okay, so we're gonna go... I mean, I like both options.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she
Well, yeah, but not on duty. I guess we're not getting any further here.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, where's the last person we need to talk to? Ah, that's what the marker is. Let's go and see if we can find that person.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily risk.
Looks like it's somewhere out here. Aha! Success! Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. So we will have to eavesdrop. Well, she's well and healthy, I guess.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Wow, you've got a funky walk, mate. Alright, so we have uncovered a clue. I guess we're going after this guy. Now, why did he go into the sewers? That is a good question. Of all the places you can go. Oh well. I guess that's where we need to be.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
You know, I don't really have a very good feeling about what is going to happen next. Yeah, that really confirms it. Okay, I guess we might as well loot everything here. And is there anything we can take? I can see something shiny here. I'll grab that.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Yeah, I wonder what did that. Like, seriously. Could it be that thing we heard in the background? Like, that thing over there? Wow, these guys are of a fairly high level, so... yeah. I mean, at least I'm doing decent damage to them, so that's good. No. Stay down. Whoa. Go away. My stamina is really bad. Well, I guess that was it. So I can't get back. Oh, I can. Alright, he's still there. So I want to loot the stuff around here. Alright, let's see. What is that? Ooh. Do I want to fight that guy? Is that where I'm supposed to go? I don't know. Okay, I can see a chest that can be looted. I'm just not sure which way to go now. Alright, he's dead. So that was quite easy. Lucky for me. No, I can't go through that hole, so obviously the blood goes into that direction. I guess we'll have to go around and find a way to get there. Well, this guy's only level 4, so this is an easy skull to get rid of. You know, I kind of have a bad feeling about what is going to happen next for some reason. So, I am going to fill up my blood for a start. There's definitely a lot of blood around here, so when you see a lot of blood, that's never a good sign. I'm going to prepare for something bad. I just have a bad feeling about it. So, I guess I've kind of looted everything. Well, now I have. Yeah. Thank you for the rat. Nom 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 nom. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh no, I don't really like this. No, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew something bad was gonna happen.
What sort of creature is
werewolf? Okay. Ooh. Oh, he's big and tough. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ouchies, gotta get out of here. Wow, this guy is tough. Oh, oh wow. I really need to get a grip on my fighting technique. Especially around bosses. Now, this guy's quite tough. So I need to think, what am I going to do? How am I going to get rid of that guy? First things first, we need to fill up our blood. We'll give this another shot. If I fail, I guess we will end the episode here anyway. So regardless if I win or not, I have reached the time limit that I set out for this video. I actually exceeded it. So regardless if I fail or succeed, I will have to end the episode. If I do fail, obviously I will come back with the next episode and show you folks my resolution to defeating this boss. Obviously I need a couple of more rats just to top up my blood. I mean, that guy's level 9, I'm level 5, so any advantage I can get would definitely help. Come back here, you rat. There we go. Oh boy. I mean, I have this feeling that I'm probably not going to survive this fight. I didn't get very far in the first round, so I'm probably going to have to do some testing to find a way of fighting this guy, because he's pretty tough. I'm almost reluctant to go in, to be fairly honest. I know this is not going to end well for me, but we do have to find a way of defeating this guy. And I guess the only way to find out is to discover what he does and how we can avoid his moves. Obviously he's got to have a weakness. Well, I need to remember that stamina bar. Jeez Louise. Ow, 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 ow. Go away. Ouchies. Oh, I'm not doing well. I am not doing well at all. Yeah, bye. I'm guessing this guy is a vampire, maybe? He has got the same moves as I am, in terms of the... what's that called? What can I call it? Teleport? Dash? So, anyways, this is the end of this episode, folks. I am going to be doing some testing to see what method I can use to defeat this boss. Once I have the answer, I shall come back, and until then, if you folks have enjoyed this episode, please do not forget to support me by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and why not check out some of my other videos here on the channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, remember to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new content. And for those interested, you can find me on the Sethtopia Discord channel as well as on the Lush Live Discord channel. Until next time, stay safe, folks.
I have this.